of the worst jobs that I've ever had was working as a desert tortoise monitor in Nevada. Oh, what, Megan? That sounds awesome. Why would that job suck? Well, because the tortoises were a lie, that's why. A desert tortoise monitor doesn't stroll through the Mojave carefully checking up on tortoises. They stare at construction equipment and make sure it doesn't run over tortoises. And my job was watching a rock saw. They plowed a pipeline through calcium-hardened rock at a total of 0.001 miles per hour. Any tortoise that thing ran over, frankly, deserved the sweet release of death. But still, my job was to walk around this equipment just in case a tortoise met its slow-motion doom. And I got to do this on a construction worker schedule, aka for 16 hours a day. It was agony. I have never experienced boredom so all-encompassing. We weren't allowed to listen to audiobooks or anything that would distract us from scanning the desert for suicidal reptiles. But I have ADHD, and that means that to me, boredom is quite literally torture. So to save myself from psychosis, I invented a game within a game. Sort of a socialized Inception, if you will. Now, the first game is terrible. It is to find a bush and stack as many tiny pebbles in that bush as you possibly can. You would be surprised how many you can fit in there. The second game is where the money is. It's to watch the faces of the construction workers as they try to figure out what the hell you are doing. To make the second game more enjoyable, here are a few tips. First, throw extremely elaborate celebration rituals at random intervals. If you act like you just made a touchdown at the Super Bowl after suspending rocks in a bush for an hour, I guarantee that people's reactions are going to be very, very funny to you. Secondly, when you notice that people are watching you, make sure to take a lot of time very carefully selecting those pebbles. In fact, feel free to have an external monologue about it. The rock saw is loud, they won't hear you, but visibly talking yourself through the process of selecting pebbles falls somewhere between confusing and deeply unnerving for all viewers. And finally, never, ever explain what you're doing. Even when asked, stonewall them. If they say, "Why are you putting rocks in that bush?" just say, "What do you mean?" Or, "That's my job, man. Don't tell me how to do my job." Or, "It's like a tortoise thing. You wouldn't understand." I only lasted in that job a solid 3 weeks, but thanks to this game, that's 2 weeks longer than I thought I would. May it bring you joy and everyone around you complete confusion.